Hello everyone, Deb here from Cooking with Mo and Deb. Mo's coming over. We're going to be doing some cooking, but I'm impatient. I want to get started. And the reason why I want to get started is this recipe has to cook for 3 to 6 hours. So I need to get it moving so that it can get done and we can be able to eat it. The first thing you do, well, first of all, let me tell you what it is. It's called stuffed pepper soup. It's not quite soup season, but it is almost. So let's get a few good soup recipes under our belt so that you can be ready for when fall gets here and you can get started making some good soups. So this is called stuffed pepper soup. It's just like stuffed peppers. You know when you make stuffed peppers with ground beef and you stuff it into your pepper and you cook it in the oven? It's just like that, but in soup form. So the first thing you're going to do is to cook a pound of ground beef and 1 onion in your skillet. While that is cooking, you're going to take a green bell pepper and a red bell pepper and just slice them up and chop them up just a little bit. I don't want them to be big chunks, but I don't want to be teeny tiny chunks either because that'll just cook up. And I want to be able to know that this is a pepper soup. I like to use the red bell peppers, but I feel sure if you wanted to use any of the other colors, you could. The recipe calls for red and green, so that's what I'm sticking with. Get these kind of chopped up, and then we're going to just drop them right into our slow cooker. My slow cooker, this one is the Pioneer Woman slow cooker. I love the Pioneer Woman cooking stuff. I do love my Pampered Chef products, but there are some things that I will get from the Pioneer Woman. I actually, a few years ago, went to the Mercantile in Oklahoma, and I, of course, had to buy a few things from there. Not this. I got this for Christmas one year. So here goes the green bell pepper. And look how pretty this pepper is. It is red. It's not as red as some, but this is the only shade of red that my grocery store had. So we want to do the same with this one and just kind of chop it up. Let me stir up my ground beef. I don't want it to get all burnt. It's very close to being done. It's ground beef and onion, salt and pepper right there. Go ahead and turn that off. We're going to add it in just a second as soon as I get my peppers chopped up. I just love soups in the winter time. It's such a good, comforting food, and I like to have some good soups, but I just felt like this one sounded like I haven't tried this before, but it has all good stuff in it, so I felt like it sounds like a really good recipe and one that I definitely want to try. Let's get these chopped up just a little bit more. Like I said, I don't want them to be too small, but you don't want big chunks in your soup either. Not of peppers. Okay, I think we've got that pretty chopped up. Okay, let's go ahead and put this red pepper into our soup, into the slow cooker. Got that one right there a little more. Keep seeing another one that I want to chop. There we go. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Into the slow cooker. All right, next I want to add the ground beef that has already cooked. 1 pound of ground beef and 1 chopped onion, and then drain it. We're going to put all of that right into the crock pot. And then we're going to add a few other ingredients. You want 14 ounces of tomato sauce. Yeah, 1 can or 14 ounces. 15 ounces of tomato sauce. Sorry. And then 1 can of diced tomatoes. Yeah, those are homemade, but you can buy them all in the store. A 1/2 cup of uncooked rice. I use jasmine rice in everything I do. 3 cups of beef broth. I think this is going to be this whole thing. Oh, Still a little bit left in there. 3 cups of beef broth. And then we've got 1/2 teaspoon of oregano. And 1/2 teaspoon of basil. There we go. Now let's stir these together. And I've got the crock pot turned on, plugged in, and I'm going to turn it up on high. It needs to cook for 3 to 6 hours. The rice is going to cook, the peppers are going to get tender, soft, and the spices are going to kind of meld together, and it's going to make a really good stuffed pepper soup. You could serve it with some Tostitos or put some cheese on top. You can make cornbread with and have with it. Whatever you choose, even a grilled cheese sandwich would be a great thing to have with stuffed pepper soup on a cold evening. But I will be back. It'll be a little while, but I'll be back to show you what it looks like after it's cooked for 3 to 6 hours. See you later.